5 p.m. my time, which I think is also 5 p.m. your time, the Game Awards are going to be live streaming their Summer Game Fest, which is like the Game Award but for the midpoint of the year. Instead of giving an award, they just announced a bunch of games and such. You also know that Dead by Daylight's gonna be showcasing something there, which we're pretty sure they're gonna be like revealing the Camp Crystal Lake map for the Jason DLC. We don't know anything for sure. We just know they're gonna be there, and I'm gonna watch the whole thing through. Mic check 2, that should be both captures up, and now I should also be unmuting you right now.
I slammed my penis in the car door.
You slammed your penis in the car door.
Classic.
Alright, let me get this game full screened. I hope it kept my controller data from last time. Control setting, that should be space, that should be E. And now I will drop my white screen where we can see ourselves Castlevania by Konami.
Yeah! Let's go.
Alright, Brodington. When we last left off, our last stream started at level 5 and ended with me still not having beat level 5. You think that today's the day I beat level 5?
Probably, yeah. I'm optimistic.
I like the sound of that, at least. That said, I will have to pull up my load state. I forgot that my game liked to do this when that happens.
Yes. Sounds like a plan to me.
I hope this is the right one.
Yeah, it is.
There we go. Yeah, stage 15, hit the stop.
So, hello once again. I'm here with my friend and
Whoever this guy
one of
is,
my
yeah.
best buddies. And today we're going to see if he'll be level 5 of Castlevania.
For the third time now.
I hope you guys are doing pretty good.
We've gotten to death
If not, I hope
a ton of different times now, and I memorized the level layout. I know what threats are where. It's been like a week since I played it, so I might have to de-rut a tiny bit, but that shouldn't be asking too much of me. With
I think you're gonna be okay.
With any luck, we'll beat the whole game today, and I'll move on to Castlevania 2, or I guess, finishing
That'd be
RE
sick.
Code Veronica, which I've still left on hold for a while now. Okay, bad start, because I instantly tried to use WASD to move instead of my arrow keys.
Yeah, don't forget about the arrow keys. There we go. We got a handle.
Definitely don't like taking as much damage, like not enough for the wall port to recover, but there are 2 wall ports, so I can make it far enough without taking too much damage. I can recover a decent chunk, if not my entire health bar.
Yeah, I think with 2 hits, I think you're okay.
Never.
As long as never mind.
As long as I can go, there are 2 wall ports. As long as I can go without getting hit anymore after getting the first one, I'll have my whole health inbound by the time we get to the corridor of despair and agony.
Yep.
That's one.
There we go. There's the wall
my
port.
way into the next one.
I wouldn't be surprised if Castlevania has made a metal band with the name Wallpork, but with Wallpork
It definitely
being
got that sauce.
spelled in a
Damn
different
it!
way. Shit.
Oh, there goes my full health bar. That was just embarrassing.
Oh. So you're basically now 1 hit from death.
Actually, no, I'm like roughly 1 stage and the corridor of despair and agony from death.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, I know we got the X.
Do you plan on checking out more Castlevania games in
I mean,
the
absolutely.
future?
Absolutely.
I'll probably check out.
I've gotten. I know you've made it very clear that I'll need you by my side when I'm playing Castlevania 2. But like, ever since I played RE1 on stream, I've just been taking it even further and playing the rest of the Resident Evil saga on live stream.
In the future, I'll probably check out Castlevania Bloodlines, which is a game on Sega Genesis, believe it or not. Yeah, Konami branched out to other consoles very early on after Super Castlevania 4.
Ooh,
They had a habit of making completely different games depending on the system. So, like, for example, Castlevania, they made Super Castlevania 4 for the Super Nintendo, and they made Castlevania Bloodlines for Genesis.
Actually, kind of similar. There was something similar that happened to Resident Evil in that sense, actually.
Really?
Me. The game that I'm playing through right now, Code Veronica, was originally like a Dreamcast exclusive or something. Oh, it's a fucking statue, man.
At least you got the third with.
Because like that console couldn't originally handle what was at the time the next upcoming RE game, RE4 or something like that. So Capcom made an exclusive one for the title, the title for the console to compensate. it did eventually, but when the PS2 rolled around, it eventually, like, Code Veronica could eventually get, like, an upgraded, like, deluxe edition port to that console, too. Which is the one I'm playing on my streams.
Right. If you ask me personally, I really like the idea of a company making, like, video games exclusive to systems. Like Konami did back in the 90s. And they didn't do it exclusively for Castlevania. They did it for many other franchises.
I can understand, like, making a console exclusive if, you know, say you're Nintendo and you own the console you're making it. Like, you know, damn it, alright. Like, you know, Nintendo putting all Nintendo games only on Nintendo consoles, Sony putting games they developed in-house on PlayStation, and, you know, formerly, Microsoft putting Halo exclusively on the Xbox, not the Cube anymore, but like, or, you know, or in the cases of, like, my favorite instance, making a game that is so specifically tailored to one console design that you can't really port anything else. For instance, 95% of all DS games, Nintendo DS games in existence.
Yeah.
Like, so many video games got released, onto the DS. Like, a Castlevania one did, a Resident Evil game did. And, like, you can't really put them on the other consoles because of just how different the DS works with having A touchscreen, and B, 2 screens. And my favorite bit, honestly, with how, like, almost every DS exclusive title had a subtitle that could be abbreviated to DS. For instance, the Resident Evil game was called Deadly Silence. So it's Resident Evil DS. I know, I'm pretty sure the Castlevania, like, game that was on the DS did this too, right? It's the one that had Soma in it. Damn it.
I mean, alright, so let's see right here. Castlevania DS. Yeah, Dawn of Sorrow.
Yeah!
Or, if you want to be more specific, it's Castlevania DOS.
Alright, but we don't usually include the ofs and the thes, unless they're, like, at the start of the name.
But it's still funny.
Yeah. There have been other games, man.
It's like one of those cases where you can just simply put the Reed Richards skip and it'd be like, say that again? It's one of my favorite memes of all time, by the way. I fucking love that meme.
This axe always gets popped out the moment I have to jump over a Medusa head instead of destroy it.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I consider this part to be the hardest section of the entire game, because of how bullshit it can be.
Alright, I'm kinda happy that I'm starting over, cause, I wanna go in and tell you with some fucking upgrades and some lives.
Right. I'm still surprised that I can manage to do decently in that section with the axe, since it's mostly recommended that you should use the boomerang instead. I mean, I can understand why, because the boomerang helps deal with the axis. But the axe can also deal with the axis if done if aimed correctly, and with the Medusa heads too.
The part that's, like, trips me up whenever I try to use any of my own ability in that section... I probably had a dagger. I should probably try to keep the dagger up the entire run, because that can really fuck up Death, in his fight.
Yeah, the dagger surprisingly does pretty decently with the Grim Reaper. I mean, the Grim Reaper. What am I, a grandpa?
What am I... I had a train of thought going before I mentioned the dagger. I think I lost it, though.
I wouldn't know. It's not my train. And I'm not even into trains, and I'm supposed to be autistic.
Honestly, I would never, like, in that boat either. Like, yeah, I'm diagnosed, but... never really saw the whole thing trains have going for them.
Yeah, I know, it's a common stereotype, but honestly, as someone who has Asperger's, yeah, Asperger's, I like saying that, Asperger's, I never gave a shit about freaking trains.
I sure wish my country had better infrastructure that allowed for, like, trains as a mode of public transportation, but I don't like love them to death or
Actually,
anything.
Actually, as a kid, I really hated trains for a moment, too, because of how disruptive they can be. Whenever you're driving, and you have to stop for a moment, it's like, oh my fucking god, just go faster, you goddamn locomotive bastard! That would be my thought process as a kid, but not with the cuss words. It'd be like something more childish, of course.
Am I calling it a
But I was a fucked up kid, so I probably did say curse words in my head.
like frick and darn, perhaps?
Nah, just straight up fuck.
How vile of you.
Dude, I was into Mortal Kombat when I was 6 years old. That should tell you everything, why I'm pretty messed up in the head.
Yeah, I actually was exposed to Mortal Kombat at the age of, like... Crap, it was like, you know... I think it popped up on my YouTube feed for the first time around the time when, like, Mortal Kombat 10 or Mortal Kombat X got its DLCs adding, like, you know, Jason Voorhees to the game. Which seemed like a... seemed like a very fun full circle moment. Considering...
Well, I was into Mortal Kombat when Mortal Kombat 9 was released.
Holy crap. That is early.
Yeah, I'm not really... As you can clearly tell, I wasn't born in the 90s, so if that was the case, I'd probably be some weird millennial guy. I'm just a dumbass zoomer, okay? So, my first exposure of Mortal Kombat and the most recent game on that time was Mortal Kombat 9.
Maybe because, you know, there was something really jarring about having my curiosity peak and looking more into Mortal Kombat after seeing the Mortal Kombat 10 that appear on my YouTube page for the first time. Like, and seeing it go from such a grisly stylistic choice that 10 had to something as cartoonish looking as 9, I'm not taking that boomerang. Like, it looks so cartoony compared to Mortal Kombat 10.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 10 was gruesome as hell. Like, I know Mortal Kombat 11 and the reboot are technically more violent in a sense, but Mortal Kombat 10 like had a darker theme, you know?
I would say that Mortal Kombat 10 is still probably like the most violent of the game to me. It's just that it wasn't quite on the same level of realism in terms of its like textures and appearances as 11 and 1 are.
I guess it's because the gore is a bit more visceral in this case, while Mortal Kombat 11 and 1 are more flashy. There's the distinction over there.
Oh! Okay, we're going to death with
shit.
one single hit point. I'm not confident. I'm probably gonna die with like that spawn directly on top of me. Just watch.
That'll probably happen. Yep.
Who could have seen that coming?
It happens, don't worry. I think it depends on where you're at when death spawns in. Or in this case, death comes ripping.
Well, shame is
I bet all of you
this
didn't.
time, so
I bet you didn't understand the reference when I said death comes ripping.
I did not understand the reference. I entirely
It's a punk song. Kick-ass song, by the way. Death comes ripping.
On an unrelated note, there are rumors circulating around, like, that when the anniversary of WWE rolled around, like the actual day itself, the game will be going free to play. I know you keep saying that, like, you're probably never gonna pick it up, and I imagine that even if it was free, you probably don't pick it up just because you might not have a PC that can run it that PC that can run it that well, or I don't know. Do you at least have like a console, Xbox or PlayStation, Steam machine?
Well, Dead by Daylight is in PlayStation 3, then maybe. I thought so. Then my chances are pretty void then.
Pretty void, like...
Yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, I'll probably still won't pick up Dead by Daylight. Sorry.
Fair enough.
I'm probably the only. I mean, I've said this before. I'm probably the only person in your group, in your friend group, that doesn't have any interest at all in Dead by Daylight.
I don't know. I have a few friends that like used to play it. Don't really pick it up ever since. You know, there was like, you know, one update that might have turned them away or whatnot. Like a nerf to their favorite character, or a buff to a playstyle they really don't like, or a game-breaking bug that I introduced and it took way too long for them to fix. Which just tragically happened. And along it.
But if we're talking about anybody who knows about Dead by Daylight but doesn't have any interest at all playing at it, am I like the only one then?
Maybe. Again, a lot of my friends did lose interest as time went on. Like how, you know, how every so often I'll like gush about 2v8 whenever it comes back. 2v8 is also the very thing that like turned away a lot of my friends from playing the game for an extended period of time.
Right. If we're talking about games that I've lost interest to over time, that'd be Team Fortress 2.
I actually picked it up recently because they had an update that allowed for server capacity of up to 100 players.
Honestly, it was kind of like the combination of the toxicity and the lack of updates that got rid of the bots and also the free-to-play thing. Yeah, I think that was the number one factor on me on the reason why I stopped playing Team Fortress 2 was the toxicity. I couldn't handle it anymore.
Wow, you really should never touch anybody else in your life then.
Yep.
You will get death threats like you've never seen before if you ever touch that game.
Yep, all my life. You have 2 hit points, so you should be good.
1 now!
So you should be okay. Oh, never mind.
Oh, we're trying to throw a boomerang, but... Thank you, sign up, let me... Maybe I should have destroyed that fire. Goodness gracious.
You know, I just wanted to pick up a game, today.
Oh?
I started playing Super Metroid.
Oh. I'm gonna get that
Metroid
so
game. Yeah, so far I'm up to Marina.
That doesn't really mean anything to me.
Yep, on the SNES.
I've still only played half of a Metroid game in my life. I loved it while it lasted, I haven't been able to touch it because it wasn't my copy of the game.
Fair enough. Honestly, if you just want... Look, if you want to get into Metroid, start with Metroid. Don't bother with the NES game. That one is really choppy.
I don't know, if I have the option to play the game in release order, I think it's fun to, like, might as well go for it. Like, I probably wouldn't have considered starting Resident Evil with the first ever Resident Evil game released. I probably would have gone for, like, a remake if it didn't so happen that right when I, like, was planning on streaming them, the original Resident Evil 1 got ported to PC. Like, officially.
Here's the problem. The original Metroid on the NES is very, very rough. Like, sure, it did introduce the world to the Metroidvania genre, but that wasn't perfected until Super Metroid. And there are many frustrating aspects of Metroid. Like, you can't save in this game.
I mean, you also can't save in Castlevania if you ever
You have to either use passwords.
If you ever put the controller down in Castlevania, you know.
Yeah, but the deal is that Metroid is a big game that's an entire maze. and you also slowly get items over time. This is not like Zelda where you could save. For some reason, they didn't add this with Metroid. And also, trying to get health back is a pain in the ass. Sometimes when you're farming, the game just decides, I don't want to do it anymore. And then just stops giving you health packs.
I can make it to the point where I don't need the wall pork here.
So this game can be a pain. So I do highly recommend you check out Super Metroid first, because that is far more beginner friendly, and you're gonna have far less of a bad time.
Well, if I was a kid in, like, you know, the mid-1980s, I wouldn't have had the option to move on to Super Metroid. I would have had to stick with the one that was released at the time, on the console that was released at the time. So if kids back then had to deal with the original Metroid, by Jove, I can deal with it. I have played a number of video games before.
Good luck then.
With numerous degrees of challenge to them. Granted, I will say that this is what
you're Death Wish then.
Granted, I will say that you are literally watching me play my second ever Metroidvania in my life. The first being the first half of Metroid Dread. But having prior experience with any Metroid game at all is something.
I wouldn't count the first Castlevania as a Metroidvania.
Fair enough.
Symphony of the Night was the first Metroidvania of Castlevania.
Really?
Yeah, that's where the games started to get more RPG-like. Are you winning, son?
I would say so. I'm about to get to the next stage, which means I can top off my health with the next wall pork. And then I'll have made it to death with the...
Yep.
I still don't have great comms in my ability to use the axe, but I guess, you know, it's a lot easier to just grab the boomerang whenever. I can only have the axe if I keep it up to this point, so I guess I might as well give it a go while I have it. So ignore the boomerang for this run.
Right.
I'm
told
fucking
you this
stupid.
before?
I'm fucking
Or maybe
stupid.
I have, but I... Don't worry, I'm an idiot too.
Do you see the amount of fumbling I'm doing? Do you see the...
Yeah, I clearly saw the levels of fumbling.
I'm really glad nobody saw that except for you and me. Hey, it's not like this is gonna go up later on my YouTube vlog channel for everyone to see whenever they want to.
Yeah.
That fucking red skeleton, man. Alright. Corridor of Despair and Agony.
Let's go!
Not the reaction I would have at a Corridor of Despair and Agony.
Yeah, I'm trying to get hyped over it. Oh, remember, optimistic.
Alright, I'm at death with 2 hits to my name.
You should do a bit better than normal.
Okay.
This ought to be interesting. Ooh. Yeah. There you go. Come on.
What?
Oh!
That is the first time I saw Death himself run me down and hurt me with his own, like, collision box.
Damn!
Motherfucker charged me down.
Well, first for everything, I guess.
I want to say that I feel like I have a good rhythm down for the corridor.
Oh, extra life.
You gotta be kidding me. Wait, okay, you know what? There's a wall port literally right over here. That one hit me nothing.
Yeah, you're okay. Wow.
Holy shit. Full health, full health, full health, full health, full health, full health,
Oh.
full health, full health.
Oh shit! Oh, this is gonna be a banger. Hold on.
And a scythe ball on top of me, so that not full health. I would have dodged those
okay.
side, but I didn't
Don't
dodge.
panic. Oh, come on!
The cards were all in my favor that match, and I still just fucked it up.
That... I don't know whether to feel sorry or to be laughing. I guess both. The shot in
Man,
Freude.
I'm just fucking like a court jester making a fool of myself for the king at this point.
Fair enough.
Dance for our amusement, Belmont, you fool. Holy shit. Okay, full health again, full health again, full health again, full health again. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
okay.
Lock in! As it gets safe.
Why wasn't that place moving? Why did I jump?
Oh, shit. At least he took 3 out of his hit points. That's progress.
I definitely am getting really, really good at the corridor of despair in agony.
You finally mastered the
Like, I
corridor.
know hit the corridor twice in a row just now, so I think I've got it in me.
Hell yeah! Glad to hear that, dude.
Here we go. That axe almost got me. That axe almost got me.
What?
The problem with my rhythm that I have kind of undoes the RNG with the Medusa head, but it falls the victim to the RNG of the... I didn't mean to take the signs out. It falls victim to the RNG of the bloody axes.
Dude, yeah, that's one of the bullshit moments.
Now we're at 1 hit from death. At death.
Oh boy. Death comes ripping. Literally.
Is there like a designated safe spot I can stand just to ignore, like, to not die when a scythe spawns?
I think there is, but it's been a while, so I gotta go investigate, you know?
Taking a sip of my
Cola.
my hazelnut latte that I made myself. Oof.
Ooh, latte. I don't know what type of coffee that is, but that's cool.
It's like coffee with a lot of flavor and a lot of like cream and milk to it.
So it's basically just coffee with milk and cream.
I mean, that's what I said.
You just wanna be sure, okay? I'm pretty terrible when it comes to memorizing types of coffee.
And I will say there is a lot of there are a lot of terms that like just for very specific designations. Like a mocha is chocolate with the coffee has some kind of chocolate flavoring in it.
So basically coffee with chocolate then.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm trying to be sure, okay? It's hard to memorize these things.
I just lost a life in the first stage of the level.
Oh my god. I think let's talk about coffee is starting to disorient you, so I'll shut up about coffee.
It's decaffeinating me.
Yeah, exactly. The irony in that.
You know what I think the funniest part of the term Metroidvania is to me?
Do tell.
The fact that neither Nintendo nor Konami ever want to use the term.
Oh yeah. True.
It's always like an action-adventure, puzzle platformer. Because, you know, Atari can't reference Metroid, and Nintendo can't reference Castlevania unless they can. Okay, you know what? Nintendo probably can reference Castlevania, but they probably don't want to because of the sake of their own brand integrity. Nintendo's like that. The same reason, you know, Nintendo only has their games on their consoles.
To be honest, Nintendo kind of sucks as a company, so I can definitely see that being the reason. I guess it's just like that Brazilian, developer said once. More violence, less PlayStation.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
It's just kind of an it's like some type of anarchy phrase that has to do with video games.
I tried to duck, but I'm Belmont stupid after trying to go down the stairs. I better not take enough damage for that wall part to be useless.
Yeah, that's one of the things that kind of suck about Castlevania. The stairs. If Superman's weakness is kryptonite, the Belmont's weakness is stairs.
No! You know what I'm fucking talking about! Stop climbing the fucking stairs, you idiot!
No.
The fuck do you mean the whip can't destroy the axe in tier 1? For level 1?
The fuck? That's weird. That's really weird. In future time, I will be speaking with a lisp.
Why is that?
I don't know, just some random bullshit I said.
Taking a sip. Holy shit, it is hot in my room right now.
Okay.
Man, the real joy of getting to level 6 is gonna be hearing a new theme. This is good, but I've heard it over and over again for the last 3 streams now, so it's starting to get a little bit old.
True. Hey, but what you gonna do about it? I'm the Joker, baby.
It's Pride Month, so you're the woker, baby.
I'm the woker. The gaker.
Why so queerious?
Why so queerious? The freaking woker. I wouldn't be surprised if the Joker actually tried to do that bullshit where he rebranded himself and Batman would just be so confused, like, Joker, what are you doing, man? I'm not the Joker anymore. I'm the woker.
It's like that you wouldn't hurt a guy with. It's like that you wouldn't hurt a guy with glasses, bitch. Fuck.
You wouldn't hit a guy who's slow.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't have heard a gay man at a pride parade, would you?
I would. For justice!
The hammer of justice.
Hey, listen, as long as he doesn't fart on somebody else's balls, then that's okay.
As long as he doesn't what now?
Yeah, exactly. Never fart on somebody else's balls, or that will end the entire universe.
I haven't really considered that a possibility.
It's a South Park reference. It's South Park.
I knew for a fact I was gonna get fucked over by the act of that segment. I got sandwiched!
Yeah, forget about the Jill sandwich. There's the James sandwich.
Alright, last life at this, 1 hit point to my name. Unless I grab another life with the point here. There are no points here. Alright, last life, 1 hit point. We're not catching it up here. Unless I play the best Castlevania of my life.
Right.
I have an idea. What if I don't lose 2 of my lives in the first stage of the level?
Oh my god, really? I haven't thought of that before.
It's worth the shot.
That's a really brilliant idea. Yeah, exactly. That is indeed a very wonderful idea.
With any luck, these skeleton will be able to land a hit on me and try to make it to the next wall pork. Get over here, papyrus, you asshole. Ooh, a dagger. I'll be keeping that.
Fucking papyrus. I haven't heard that name in a while. Fucking Undertale.
Yeah. Alright, top off my health. Let's see if I can keep it this way. Alright, that's a hit I really didn't want to take, but as long as I can make it to another wall port without getting hit another time... I do not want that axe. I would like to have it despawn. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Those low-flying axes, dog.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm not gonna get a whole health bar.
Yeah, dog.
But at least I can still make it 4 hits till death, hopefully.
Ain't that a bitch?
Ooh, I can get tiered up daggers at least.
You know, I gotta be honest, I've always preferred to see, like, I've always preferred to play mid-tier characters rather than top tiers. It's more fun that way.
I think my favorites are, like, the sleeper hits. The one that, like, my current main used to be, like, my main in Dead by Daylight used to be Pyramid Head, as you probably already knew. But ever since, like, lately, I've been, like, my main- No! I didn't want the stupid fucking time freeze.
Bruh.
Ever since, like, I don't know, November, December last year, I picked up Freddy Krueger and not been able to stop playing as him. Like, damn it. Like, in all the tier lists, Pyramid Head universally agreed to be like a low A tier pick. But people put Freddy Krueger in like B tier for some reason when he feels like an A plus. Like the more I play him and get used to him. He does fucking everything.
Basically. Oh, okay. I mean, I can kind of say a similar thing with whenever I play Smash 4. I like to play, even though Captain Falcon is considered like a very top tier, like in the top 7 if I recall correctly. So that's pretty good for CF. I also like to play occasionally middle tiers, and even some bottom tiers like Luigi.
Wow, Luigi the bottom tier?
Yeah, he's not nearly as cracked as he is in Melee. Honestly, the type of shit that people do with Luigi in Melee is nuts. With the misfires and all that. Misfires.
The fucking axes. These axes are putting the Medusa head to shame.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank goodness the hitbox on tier 2 whip is that generous. I am not happy with how quickly we're taking hit by that first skeleton. I think I've got like the rhythm down. If a Medusa head is like coming on screen from the left and they're like heading downwards, I gotta like duck under them, but if they're coming upward, I jump over them because they're gonna be swooping down by the time they get to my location.
Yeah.
I do not appreciate getting clipped by the hitboxes of these sides.
Oh.
Really has just gotten so monotonous. The same thing time and time and time again. Especially like just how many times I made to this final stage with all my lives left and the extra lives I tend to get in it.
Probably 3 times, if I recall correctly, or maybe 2.
Those fucking axes, dog! Alright, Ganesh alive.
Hey.
Is that 3 hits or 2? 3 hits of life or 2?
3 hits of life?
Yeah, am I like 3 hits or 4? Or 2? Or, okay, I guess it's 3.
I believe you have 3.
Why do I just lose my mind when I get to that fight?
I think the trick is that you have to concentrate on this part.
No kidding. I think it's like there's not as much of a flow state in that fight as there is in the corridor leading up to it. Like in the corridor of despair and agony, you're like as long as you have a constant motion toward the left of the screen, you're right. But when you're moving back and forth, kind of chase death around and avoid the fight or destroy them, there's not as much room to keep a flow state when you have to adapt to so much RNG on the fly.
mean, to be honest, yeah, the battle against death does kind of rely on a little bit of RNG.
Do you see how many times they throw an axe directly on top of the little zone I'm gonna land when I jump?
Yeah.
Ooh, hit a kind.
Shit.
That's basically like where my jump trajectory was taking me. So I could have done that. Ah, shit. Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Come on.
God, it is so hot, my room's
Yeah, get a sip. It'll be okay.
I hate the summer season so much.
Me too. You're not alone.
Thanks for nothing, climate change.
Yeah, you.
I'm sure
fucking
billionaires
slut.
are really enjoying the extra cent that they're getting out of those oil drills.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure they're pretty happy to know that there's another war that will benefit them. Hunts.
That one should have gotten hit by my whip. I'm calling shenanigans.
Shenanigans. That word is funny.
Shenanigans and tomfoolery are my two favorite words in the English language.
I can see why. For me, the funniest words have to do with female anatomy. Like, I don't know why, but I find the word clitoris to be hilarious. Clitoris.
I'm a much bigger fan of like the word that entail shenanigans, like tomfoolery, like delinquents, like rapscallion.
Those are silly. I'm pretty childish when it comes to female anatomy, words that entail with female anatomy. I don't know why. I think it's because of the sound of it.
I think I've just kind of outgrown that humor, except I can't really say that because I still think penis is a really funny word.
It's a bit overrated, if you ask me. The word penis is overrated. I can't believe I've ever said that before.
And in Pride Month, too.
Exactly. You know, I often forget that Pride Month is even a thing to begin with.
Why, is your country not very big on celebrating it?
No, it's because I've always thought of June as just another month, so I don't really... I often forget that, so that's the reason why I often forget about Pride Month.
I mean, I guess it's fair enough considering that, like, oh my fucking god, Belmont, just crouch. You do not need to put your foot on those stairs, just crouch. I guess that's fair because, like, one, you aren't in the target demographic of the celebration, to say the least, and two, we don't really have that many months of dedicated celebration. Like, there's June for Pride, and I don't even know if this is, like, a United States exclusive, but we also have, Black History Month in February, and then I think that's kinda it.
Yeah, I know the celebration of black people was even a thing. I guess that's the thing for America.
Yeah, our nation was not very famous for treating people of color very well, so I think this is one of our ways of making up for it. I mean, yeah, like, I guess, you know, June really the only month with a worldwide, internationally recognized purpose to it in the form of Pride, so, you know, it's not really a common occurrence for a whole month to be a celebration or a holiday.
Do we even celebrate, though? I don't think I've heard of that.
I mean, like, there are Pride, like, parades dedicated to Pride here in the States, right? I know that there's similar stuff in other countries, like, you know, mostly in Europe.
I mean, if it probably happened in Chile, I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I'm not judging.
Again, I guess you probably wouldn't know because you're not the target demographic. You know,
and besides, I don't even watch the news to begin with.
I'll ignore the boomerang for now, just so I can see if I can give the axe another... This fucking skeleton!
The skeleton. Right on your bones! I guess it's also because, what else is it because of? I don't know. I guess it's also, since I'm not, yeah, you're right, it's because, one part is because I'm not the demographic that it aims for, because I'm the most vanilla fucking type of sexuality you can imagine. I'm a straight guy.
You almost say straight white guy.
Yeah, but I forgot for a millisecond that I'm a Latino. Straight white guy born in Chile. Ooh, 0.3.
Oh,
yeah, that's the reason.
Fuck, I thought you were doing kind of well there.
Yeah, that's the reason. Yeah, that's the reason why I use the axe on death. It's because his death goes like on an arc, and the axe goes too on an arc. You can easily get a couple of good hits on death, especially if you have a tier 3 axe. Now you see why I glazed the freaking axe.
Yeah, that was a good run. Not like it automatically won me the match, but you know, we're going into that with only like one hit.
But now you understand.
Alright, I just looked over in chat and I thought we need to replace Pride Month with Sigma, Mango, Yara, Funk months.
I genuinely do think people who call themselves Sigma or Alpha are losers.
The fucking comment got me so off guard that I'm fucking up my own run so badly right now.
Yeah, great job, random Twitch user.
I'm pretty sure they were doing it sarcastically if the abundance of buzzword didn't make that clear.
Yep. Fucking buzzwords.
Why is this chud talking? Don't disrespect Yara Funk next time, or there won't be a next time.
The fuck are you talking about?
I think he's saying that you disrespected Funk or something.
Who the fuck is Funk?
No, Funk. It's like a type of music that can be associated with... Fuck,
the Fawns? Because that guy was cool.
No, it's like a... It's like a really fucking heavy and over-exaggerated, like, bass beat or something with, usually associated with dumb edits and brain rot type stuff.
You can clearly tell I don't consume brain rot.
I think it's fun. It's fun to look into like the way it works from like a research perspective. Like you're some kind of zoologist examining a new species of animal in the wild. It's fascinating.
I wouldn't say it's fun. I would say it's depressing.
I would say it's fun as hell.
we're fucked as human race, and this fucking idiot on the Twitch chat, it clearly shows that.
Oh, come on. When the next generation your age, you're gonna see whatever the generation after them is doing, no matter what it is, and you're gonna say the exact same thing just because of the thing that they found funny.
Dude, we're already fucked. Yeah, I'm so out of touch with my generation that I genuinely have no idea what we're talking about most of the time. I'm a grandpa on my own generation. If that makes sense.
I guess. Try a tier 2 boomerang, I won't help me I'm still a hit from dying.
Maybe you'll clutch it out. Never mind.
Why doesn't it throw the boomerang when I press the button to do so?
Yo, you don't mind if I get more lunch?
Absolutely not. I do not mind in the slightest.
Okay.
Fire. This guy fucking took the Sonic. Ooh, dagger! There goes the dagger.
Oh wow! You died again.
I died again.
Yes. It did it again.
Oh, this level's gonna be. We're an hour into the stream and we're still haven't made any better
That was
progress.
a really fast hour.
Yeah,
For a second I thought 30 minutes have passed.
feels like it, doesn't it?
I still can't Your chat scares me sometimes.
What is it? This guy fucking sucks at Sonic.
What?
You see, it is a piece of ironic humor as I am playing a video game. However, that video game is not Sonic the Hedgehog.
Who's this guy anyway?
It's June.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
That's a funny little story. I am amazed at the fact that I have not, like, by any metric of my life, interacted with Sonic the Hedgehog, a single Sonic the Hedgehog game. I never played one. And, like, there are a lot of games that I haven't played, obviously, but I'm surprised that my life went in the direction that it did, that I never touched a Sonic game. Like, I had a Wii growing up. I was getting a bunch of, like, games for, like, you know, I was getting obviously a bunch of games of my life, like a new Star Wars game on the Wii. But I still got stuff, like, was interacting with a franchise I never heard of before, like Kirby. My first ever Kirby game was the original Kirby Return to Dreamland on the Wii. So it's fascinating to me that even though I already knew about the existence of Sonic the Hedgehog, you know, what with him being the rival to Super Mario, and who doesn't know Super Mario, I never in my childhood played a Sonic the Hedgehog game.
Right.
I did end
see
up
why.
playing a, for love of God, Belmont, I did end up playing a Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games game, but that, you know, a sports game spin-off that is only half a Sonic the Hedgehog game.
Hey, at least it's something.
It's so funny to me that that's the only crossover that Nintendo would have allowed with Sonic, outside of Super Smash Bros. A sports game between Mario and Sonic. Not a platformer, a sports game. A sports game with officially licensed by the Olympic Games.
Yeah, honestly, if Sonic really did participate in an Olympics game, he had to dumb down his power so much that if he was like going at that pace, it'd be like, for example, like us just like tiptoeing slowly too.
Yeah, it'd be like a Formula 1 racer taking on the 100-meter dash. Car and all.
Yeah.
But lo and
Pretty
behold,
much.
they made it work in the game. I guess just by nerfing Sonic or whatever.
Exactly.
I still, even though I had the game and played the game on Wii, I have no, like, little to no memory of it. It was just kind of a blur, but it existed. And it was all that and Nintendo would allow for Mario and Sonic to interact with each other. I am going into the corridor of despair and agony with like one hit point left, so I'm an idiot. Well, at the very least, we can see...
At least you're not as much of an idiot as June is. I think it is doable.
At least I got the wall part here. Ooh, tier 3X! I better not accidentally pick up
very OP indeed.
I better not accidentally pick up a, time freeze by accident when I'm making my way through the corridor. Yeah. Just like that, you know, one of them gonna do the hair thing and you're gonna drop
You know what?
it.
I would actually like to have one of those timepieces. Ooh, nice! That was clean.
No, it was not. I died like a
Except
fucking
that.
chud.
Fucking chud. Fuck. Who came up with that stupid ass buzzword?
It seems like it's such a very apt word to describe a very certain demographic. I can't even quite tell you what the demographic is. I know it sounds like it's something or other of a, you know, a person, getting way too much of their ideal off of the internet into the real world, but it's such a great word.
Who knows? Probably. You want me to be honest? It'd be pretty ironic if, for example, I spoke shit about my generation all the time, but I would actually talk positively about the future generation.
Well, that'd be a nice change of pace.
Yeah, instead of being a grumpy old man, I'd be like a incredibly supportive old who happens to hate his own generation.
Can't see too many of those. Wait, just don't take too much.
You're gonna get an extra life now. There we go.
Full health. Oh boy.
Yep. Oh boy, yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, tier 2 boomerang, that's something, but I only have one hit left. Why am I so good at getting to this spot with only 0 of my...
No idea.
I'm just not even thinking
Well, that
about what's
sucks.
going on by the time I make it to death, and it's really fucking me up. You have a brain, Starrazer, use it.
I can clearly tell. Mm-hmm. Yeah, think. Yeah, you gotta start thinking. Think like anti-homeless bench, okay?
Why would what do they have to do with this?
Think, I guess.
I don't know, in my highlight video, I ended up escaping against them.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness the whip is— oh my fucking god!
No.
How the fuck did that hit me?
Well, the magician had collided with you. That's how I hit you. It hit you right in the groin.
I'm very sensitive there.
One of its snake hair spit your balls. We all are, don't worry.
And I'm taking a boomerang.
Rattle your bones! That's a clean boomerang.
Tier 2 boomerang. Okay.
Nice! Ooh!
Oh my god. I can't believe he outran that axe's trajectory.
Keep it together, keep it together.
Alright, no more knights, no more knights, no more knights. Tier 3 boomerang, 3 hits left.
Oh, tier 3! Come on, you got it, man!
Why is it so bloody hard to throw a boomerang while I'm jumping?
No idea. Ooh, nice combo. Ah!
Have you tried dodging? Wow, that is such an amazing revelation. I can't believe I never considered something like that before. Thank you, chat.
Dude, please shut up.
Alright, don't be like that, Proceed. It's all in good fun.
Yeah, I can clearly tell. Yeah! Ooh, nice.
Pirate motherfucker. Whatever.
Oh!
I just avoid getting hit anymore so I can...
How fitting! Yep. Well, that was a very helpful burn.
Oh my fucking god, I didn't see that one there.
Bruh.
We're still taking a wall fork, and even then, I could probably take another hit. Have my health topped off by it. Screw off. Thank you. Making good progress. I'll get to keep the tier 2 act this time again. We'll see how well that works out for me with Corridor of Despair and Agony. Get over here, little bitch. Get over here, little bitch. I even started lagging around with stuff on the screen at once.
Yeah. Alright, if I just don't get hit again in the wall pork at the end here, we'll top off my health. I also gotta remember not to take the boomerang, so I have an opportunity for the max tier X, and I will give it a try. Hey, in case you want to be more safe, yeah, exactly. Do that. Oh, you got a combo.
Tier 3 X.
Hey.
Topped off health, all my lives, tier 3 axe. Bring
You're
it
busted!
The fuck on, despair. The
Come on, baby!
Agony. It's
Good start so far.
The axe does kind of suck for clearing out this, like, the corridor itself, compared to the boomerang. But hopefully it'll make it up with how good it is in the death battle. Oh my god, I've already taken all. Nope. Nope, the axe cannot carry me through the corridor.
From my experience, it can. You just gotta learn how to do it. And frankly, my dear Watson, you don't know how to do it yet.
Quick sip. I like the look of getting ganged up on by those skeletons up there. Alright. I could have gotten a tier 2 boomerang, but that Medusa head had other plans. Alright, 2 hits from death. Oh, those floating sighs, dude.
I know,
I'm
right?
just getting way too exhausted by the time I make it to the fight. Like, I feel like I'm losing. I've lost all of my, all of my mojo. Anyway,
I clearly failed, Gojo.
I did get an extra life. So buddy, I'm definitely gonna have to end at the like usual 2-hour mark, which will be 40 minutes from now. If only the boomerang could take care of the low-flying axes. I'm not sure how much of a help a tier 2 boomerang is gonna be. Not that it matters, we're actually going to a tier 1 dagger.
At least you got a dagger. You said that it kind of helps, so let's see that.
How do I keep falling to the same dagger, like the same site spawn every single time? They literally spawn the same location when the fight first starts every single time, and I keep jumping into them.
You have to keep in mind that you have to start from the left part of the battlefield. Like, don't go blasting immediately towards death. You have to be patient. Hold on, be right back.
Am I 1 hit from death or 2? I want to stay in 1 hit. There was nothing I could do there. Oh my god. No.
Yeah?
I don't even know if I want to, like, bother going through this whole attempt. I kind of just want to let myself die and restart with all my lives and...
You want to take a little break, if you die one more time?
Yeah, I'll just...
Just take a breather,
Yeah, just
try and
a
compose
minute,
yourself.
wipe the sweat off of my brow, take a sip out of my drink.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Take my headphones off
You know
for a
what?
bit, so I'm gonna be deaf for a while. Ugh.
I'm gonna make myself a drink, too. You gave me the same idea.
What is
Oof,
up?
streaming in
I know.
summer heat sucks. And the worst part is it's still technically spring.
Yeah, yeah, over here it's supposed to be winter, but ironically, so far it has been a bit hotter than this year's autumn.
Thanks for that, data centers. Top off my health.
who I doubt there are any girls watching this stream right now.
I think I got like unusually got like an even 50-50 split in my audience, but definitely have more of an audience.
Ah, that's a classic sound when the freaking holy water breaks. What was that?
Oh, what?
I heard a voice.
I was muttering to myself because I had like a piece of my pet's fur shit onto me and it itched a bit.
No, like I heard of like someone else.
You might be picking up background audio on my end. There are some people like, I got tier 3 axe.
Ooh! You got my main sub-weapon.
You know, until I
You
die.
know you boy like to rock that tier 3 axe?
My game is letting so much stuff is on screen.
Yeah.
Oh! Not taking that. That was a dick move.
This game does a lot of dick moves.
It's amazing how hard the RNG of the skeleton here can screw you up.
Yeah.
Is that 2 hits or 3 from death?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I almost made it without getting hit one at a time. Okay, that should be 2 hits until I die, right?
Let's see. Yeah, 2 hits. Don't you die on me! There you go, mix it up, mix it up.
No! I got locked!
Oh!
It spawned on me when I was locked into the whip.
Oh, that's...
Whatever, I got 3.
You did good, though.
Alright, I don't got an axe anymore.
But you did good.
We're probably
Yeah, you
gonna
can
get...
tell why I like using the tier 3 axe.
We're probably gonna get
death.
more life from my reaching a high enough score. We'll see if we can make it to death with more hit points.
Let's hope so too.
Mind the boomerang. The boomerang does save me a lot more during the corridor. It doesn't help me during the death fight. It's so good during a corridor until it isn't, and they decide to throw more low-flying active than high ones.
Yep. Fuck.
Who's gonna for life? take another hit, and the wall pork will top my house off. Skeleton bastards aren't camping the top of the stairs this time. Good. Tier 2 boomerang.
Better than nothing, though.
Forget that.
Yeah.
If that flare hit me, I would have had some choice words. Okay. 3 hits. 3 remains at this point with 3 hits. A tier 2 boomerang.
Alright. Alright, go to the left. Bruh. Oh!
Right the moment he takes a single hit, Death himself starts chasing you down. Flying right at you. No, the same fucking...
It sucks. Come on.
No, what? Lee's I
Oh,
swear he's actually
bruh.
chasing me down with his own hitbox. I swear I'm not. I swear it's not coincidence.
Yeah, that sucks.
I was getting off the platform because Death himself usually moves to the platform during that part. But then he didn't move to the platform, he diverted the opposite direction last second in order to run into me. Oh my fucking god, this skeleton.
I can feel the rage boiling.
I'm gonna see if I can keep this dagger. I don't even think both wall pulls are going to have to recover all this health.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta like flex my fingers a bit. It's starting to get tired from holding down the arrow key so much. Oof. Starting to get so stiff. Crap.
Yeah, you gotta stretch those fingers.
Twist them a little too.
Mr. Fantastic.
Hmm. Like Mr. Fantastic, except I'm just Mr. Pretty Alright.
Mr. Okay.
And I immediately die in the first stage. Man, am I really gonna go a third stream without making it to the end, or like without beating level 5?
Never say die.
And what am I supposed to say?
Oh wait,
Pass
you
away?
said it. No, say do it.
I think the monotony of the earlier stages have driven me to like playing them on autopilot because I've beaten them over and over again, more or less know the technique. But I forget to turn off the autopilot when I get to death, which I have yet to beat, so I don't actually have a technique there. But I trick myself into thinking that I do.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright, after dying horribly in stage 1, we're making it all the way to stage 3 without even having taken a single hit.
Ah, the irony.
Laser focus. Eyes on prize, Belmont. Dangerously close. Alright, going through with the axe this time. Take the boomerang future one.
Tier 2, baby.
Oh my god. I said eyes on the prize, Belmont! Tier 3 axe, only 1 hit point to my name.
Alright. Turn off your brain, pilot, and turn on the locked-in mode.
So much for that.
Yeah.
Fuck, there are 2 skeletons up there now.
Does seem like it, yeah.
I got an extra life.
Yay!
Still got all my health going into the corridor. I could have sworn my whip would have hit that Medusa head.
Me too.
Holy sh...
Crap.
That skeleton better not come this way. My fucking god. Oh, it's all the axes! The
Bruh.
Medusa has nothing to do with it, it's just the axes! Are they gonna fly high or fly low? You better hope you don't land on them when you're already mid-jump!
He's gonna have a nervous breakdown. Just calm down.
Whatever, stream ending in 15 minutes anyways.
Fair enough.
Which will probably be, like, after I die here, probably one more game over worth of attempts. That should be 2 hits the worst of life, right?
Yeah. Just like suddenly, suddenly, Grim Reaper.
No!
Oh.
Whatever, I only made it to like a quarter of his health. Alright. Belmont, I really don't need you going up the fucking stairs right in there or whatever. An asshole skeleton, man. dagger. Let's see how far I can take this. My evolution, I don't really get it.
Open the fucking door!
Get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. Dumbass little skeleton. Dumbass little knight. Dumbass
For the
little
love
deuce
of
ahead.
God, Belmont, you do not need to be crouching out, going down the chair right now. Just crouch. Just bend your knees in a linear direction. You haven't... Well, we still have full health. We did take a hit, but we healed it with the wall pork. We haven't lost any lives.
Yeah.
We got ourselves a dagger that I can upgrade in this next room. Jackpot. Get over here. 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 You asshole. I'm gonna fucking kill you for that. I'm gonna kill you for that. I'm gonna kill you for that.
What the fuck? Holy shit.
I'm in a pretty good position to just make it to the next wall pork without getting hit again. I have all the odds in my favor. I have this next room memorized. The wall pork's just up there. Just gotta not play like a dork and not hope that the skeletons don't camp the top of the stairs again. And also not grab the boomerang like an idiot. Not camping the top of the stairs, good. Topped off health, tier 2 dagger, full all lives, bring it the hell on, Corridor of Despair and Agony.
Let's go! Come on!
Uh-oh. Half health.
Ooh, okay.
We got 2 hits worth of life.
At least that's better, and you got an infinite amount of daggers.
No, oh my god. That was kind of on me because I cornered myself on that platform, but it gave me a good
Yeah.
point to hit that, but the sight just homed it on me. We're gonna find out how often that second fireball gets me. I actually don't know if I'll be able to get another life. I'm kind of a bit off from 30,000. Well, then again, I guess I got 2 more lives worth of attempts to see how close I get. Oh boy, here we go.
True.
I really didn't want that time freeze, to say the least.
I can clearly tell.
But hey, I might not... Alright, I'm going into this without really a weapon, but at least I did save myself from getting hit any more than I could have gotten hit.
Good point. To be honest, if the timepiece worked on the sides, it would make this battle a lot more easier.
But all we can do is dream, I guess.
Yep. Like the YouTuber Dream.
That guy hasn't been relevant in like 3 years.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Our hopes
fucking
and dreams
Christ.
have been lost.
I am not making it out of this next. Oh, alright. First night clear without taking damage.
It's something.
Got hit by an enemy with a hit already. Of course you throw out the axe the moment my whip. Oh, we got an extra life, but we're one hit from death.
Yay!
Oh my fucking god.
Bruh.
It spawned on top of me again. Wow, how generous of you to give me the invincibility at a time like this, Castlevania. This doesn't feel like a practical joke at all.
Uh-huh, yeah, exactly! All for this freaking dry bones.
This isn't the last life I got. Didn't even make it to the boss.
Ack.
Last life.
Full health on the corridor.
Have at me, you undead piece of shit.
Come on.
Two hits. I have 2 hits of life to beat death with.
That was a clean way to get rid of a knight, though. I gotta hand it to you.
I wasn't even paying attention to what I did that night, honestly. I just pressed button until something worked.
that was underwhelming.
I think I have time and energy for one last attempt.
Ooh, okay.
Moment to prepare.
Chad must be saying some really insightful stuff right now.
God damn it, my victory will not be denied in the name of House Belmont.
Yeah, you can fucking do it, come on!
Alright, this is a fucking terrible start.
Yeah, I can clearly tell.
I guess I just gotta fucking make it to the next two wall port without getting hit a single time. Let's see the RNG's in my favor. This skeleton will come dangerously close to hitting me a good few times already.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Castlevania, the video game that hates you.
Pretty much.
It likes seeing you suffer. It likes inflicting bodily harm onto you.
Hit the head on the nail.
The pain it causes reaches to a physical degree.
Yep. The sky is blue and the grass is green. The earth's getting warmer and the people are getting angrier. What else is
Among
new?
them, I am getting much angrier at this game.
Exactly. You can see why I told you you were... You can clearly tell why I told you Stage 5 was going to be harder. It's because of this.
Yeah, starting to take those same nerves that level 4 did. But at least it took this long to start taking those nerves.
Yep.
Level 4 kicked those nerves on its first attempt.
Yeah, get out of here, bitch boy.
Well, I'm not gonna make it to the stage to the end without...
Oof.
I've lost my fucking mind. We just hit the 2-hour mark on the stream on the dot, so I don't even think I'm gonna play out my last 2 lives here.
Oh my god. 3 fucking streams. That is amazing.
This game is... You know what? In 2.5 hours from now, I'm gonna be able to unwind with some... It's just watching some of the game awards, or not not game awards, game announcements. I'm gonna get to see whatever DVD has in the store for this next year of content, and I'm gonna be a happy man then. So what do you say we sign off?
Good for you. What?
What do you say we sign off?
Sounds like a good idea.
Yep, I am gonna take these headphones off and get out of this stuffingly hot room.
Alright.
With a fan blowing
Yeah,
on
it's
my
probably
face.
for the better. Go get some air.
Alright, these streams will be going up on the VOD channel very soon. I'm finally catching up to those.
Yay!
And I sure can't wait until the next stream where we're for sure this time gonna beat level 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you to my lovely audience
So,
for watching, and thank you to my lovely pal Brody for being my second banana.
with pleasure. I'll always be a second banana to your Tomislav.
Well, I you the breath beast.
Ooh, that's a nice one. I used to use the Tomislav. Anyways, bye.
Yeah, that's the first stream. Bye, everyone. Farewell.